Hey, how you doing there, YouTube? This is Scott Seward here and whatnot. We're gonna go through some records A to Z. This is, I would like to repeat, I am not John Peel. I am Scott Seward, owner and operator of John Doe Jr. Records in Greenfield, Massachusetts. And the first record from my collection that we got right here is The Boys, Too Wild to Tame. It's a good one. You know how it's good? The first thing you know how a record is good. 2 Z's in the word boys. That's how you know if a band is serious. Other thing you know, every song title is a catchy song title. Listen to this. Too Wild to Tame. Hoochie Coochie. Wake It Up, Shake It Up. Shady Lady. Back to Kansas. Destined to Die. Lean and Mean. Diane, Part 2. Good Life Shuffle. Those are all, you know, you want to know what happens in those songs. You want to know what happens when they go back to Kansas. That's from, where's that from? 1978. That's a good one. This next one is a Sunshine Company. Sunshine and Shadows. That's probably their best record. It's a little sunshine pop record. You don't really, you don't need this record. Mary Nance, she was a cutie though. She was a cutie. Got a great song title on here too. I Hate Pigeons. I think we all can agree with that one. That guy, he looks pretty serious. Not essential sunshine pop. It's okay, you know. They see it for a couple bucks. What's that? Oh, Naked Angels, biker soundtrack on Frank Zappa's Straight label. Oh, I love this record. This is Psychedelia. It's got a harrowing cover there. Oh, that's rough. This is Jeff Simmons. Oh, yeah. He put out a record on Straight. Good record. Just a hard one to find. If you find that one, you let me know. This is nice. It's a promo too. Great label. Pretty. That's good psychedelia on here. That's some heavy stuff. Okay. This is the Alberta. It's some old stuff. This is the first recordings. Of course, it's old. It's got some Swedes on there. What else we got here? We got John Jacob Niles. You might remember him from the Bob Dylan, the Martin Scorsese documentary. 50th. He's a great guy. He was true. He made that. He made that thing. It's a beautiful instrument. The Cuckoo. You got to hear that. If you don't hear any other song by John Jacob Niles, you got to hear the Cuckoo. Another great record. Unheralded, as they say. Steppenwolf, Slow Flux. Now this is one not everybody has, you know. I love that label. I love that label. Mums Records. Yeah, Mums. It's just a great record. Smoky Factory Blues, Fishing in the Dark, Justice Don't Be Slow. I mean, this really has some good stuff, and it's not one that everybody has, because you know by the 70s people didn't care, but you should care. It's a good one. Gang War Blues. That's a heavy track. What else we got? Esperanto. This is a nice little radio copy. Look at this. Hole in the Sky. It's a 70s radio show from KUSD Radio. Vermilion, South Dakota. Now, is that poetic or not? Vermilion, South Dakota. Not probably the most colorful of places. And this picture. Is that wonderful? That is wonderful. They are something. Really. That's a great record too. And this is something you want to hear. You like the prog rock, you like the ELO, you like the fiddles. What else? We got Jack Blanchard and Misty Morgan, who I love. They're great. They're great together. They're just two great tastes that taste great together. This is another one of their albums. Their first album is even better than this one. But this one has the legendary Chicken Fairy on it. It's got Miami Sidewalks, Fire Hydrant number 79, If Eggs Had Legs. I mean, it's got good stuff on here. If you like country, you like pop, you like the duo thing, people in love, and the glasses. Matt Gaden, Skyboat. Here's the next one here. Matt Gaden's Skyboat. It's another good one. A session guy from down south, Cinderella Studios. That's a nice little promo copy. Buzz Cason produced this. He's a long time guy. This you gotta have. Oh, look at his house. That is a great house. I don't know where he is. That down south? I guess that could be like a plantation or something. This one you need for Diamond Mandala. It's a 10-minute track. It's you know, progressive southern. I don't know what you call it. You know, it's just something else. You gotta hear it. That's a little punk rock. You know about them. 2 Million Voices. You know, oi oi oi, all that stuff. That's a great song, by the way. 2 Million Voices. You know, people don't listen to these bands anymore. These like second, third generation punk bands, and they really should, because great production, great songs. They kick ass. This one, I have no idea. Danzig Twist. I don't know why they spell it like that. You know, I think I had this in my store, and it was there for so long that nobody would buy it. Nobody would buy this record. And I looked at it, and I'm thinking, why doesn't anybody buy this record? It's a great post-punk record. It's got great, you know, if you're a Japan fan, you'd like this. I had it cheap, too. That's a nice copy, and it's French EMI. Okay, where are we? Julie Felix. She was big in England. Nobody knows her here. Voz Web. This is another great record if you're a Chris Spedding completist. And I know you are. Look, John Paul Jones gets thanked. Jim Sullivan. Oh boy, who isn't on here? The song Voz Web. You need that. You really do. Mickey Most production. This is wonderful stuff. Very progressive singer, English, folk kind of thing. It's good stuff. This is just some college rock from the 80s. This is a little nostalgia for me. I used to hear this song everywhere that I'm not on the radio all the time when I was a kid. The whole album is very good, and not always just like that. It's that is kind of their college hit, and everything else is a little weirder. They were a part of that whole 415 Records gang there with the Romeo Void and all of them. They were a little darker and deeper than this album early on, but this is a good one. You can find this for $1 anywhere, and it's well worth $1. What else we got? Let's see what else we got. I think we got time for a couple more. Let me see. Yeah, that is another good jazz one. That's a white copy. I like that white copy. Oh, this is the one that you probably don't have. The Paley Brothers. That's a good one. It's got the Ramones on it. Good power pop, 70s. Earl Mankey from the, you know, the Sparks producing there. That's something you want to find. That's a nice German copy too. I don't know where I picked that up. A nice German sire pressing there. A little Mama Bear Hewler, Commissar Hewler, and Mama Bear. They're from Norway, Sweden. They're good. Oh, I can't show you the back cover of that record, but that's some weird stuff right there. Classics. What else we got? Oh, talk about classics. If you ever see this, you gotta pick this up. The Streets of Glasgow. Topic Records. This is a very little known record. But this has wonderful stuff. It's got the football chants. It's got kids in the street. It's got dance tunes and all kinds of medleys and marches. It's a wonderful, wonderful record. Modeling song. Got it all. But I think we're going to have to leave it there, YouTube. That's number 1 in a series, and I am not John Peel. This is Scott Seward of Greenfield, Massachusetts. And just showing you a little, some flavors from the record collection. And they are not actually A to Z, but, you know, at some point, you know, maybe I'll get there.